Black Mask Wukong is breaking the internet, but a lot of Westerners complains that they don't understand the culture and the story behind this game, so that they can't experience the game fully. As an English-speaking Chinese who happened to read the novel Journey to the West a couple of times, I feel like it's my obligation to show the world the culture detail behind this game. So I am making a series of videos breaking down each culture reference you can possibly think of in a game. Let it be a boss, a character, or a conversation, or an item. All the details will be included. I hope these videos can enhance your gaming experience and spark your interest in Chinese culture. Buckle up, let's get started. We can see Wukong has the Phoenix feather cat on the head, Ruyi Jingu Bang right there, golden chainmail armor and cloud walking boots. These 4 masterpieces was given by the Dragon King of 4 Oceans. So in the original universe, there are 4 different oceans, and each one is governed by one Dragon King. And in front of Wukong, which he's about to fight against, are the 4 heavenly kings. They are the guardians of the heaven. They use sonic attack. And also in the very middle, it's the giant god. He's nothing really that special, he's just big. Here we can see the 10,000 heavenly warriors. They used to get smashed by Wukong. Let's pause right here. Notice the helmet they are wearing. It's an eagle. I suspect that they are not the real heavenly army. In the original story, Tang Sanzang and the squad passed through a mountain that was guarded by 3 monsters. And one of the monsters is an eagle-ish or bird-ish monster who happened to be the uncle of the Buddha. So to give you a bit background about Journey to the West, it basically is a power play against the Taoism and the Buddhism, not the real Taoism and Buddhism, just to be clear. They are fighting against the supreme power. You can think of Joe Biden versus Donald Trump. So I suspect they are not the real warriors, but we'll see. So this is quite interesting. In the novel, at the end of the day, Wukong was granted the victorious fighting Buddha. Why Buddha gave him this title is to imprison Wukong so that he cannot mess around with the entire system anymore, because you are a Buddha now, right? But as in the game, he gave up this title and come back. So Wukong says, why do you kill all my little monkeys? But that raises a question. When they are doing the slaughtering, where were Wukong? Okay, so here you see this dog. It's the dog that barked towards the sky. In their previous fight, this dog actually bit Wukong's leg, which helped Erlangshen to defeat Wukong. And here we go. This is Erlangshen. We must emphasize a little bit. Erlangshen was the only god that defeated Wukong in the entire novel, with the help of Taishan Laojun. Taishan Laojun actually ambushed Wukong, so it was not a normal play. Here we can see the power play between Buddhism and Taoism. Erlangshen belonged to the Taoism system, and Wukong, being the victorious fighting Buddha, is in the Buddha system. So these 2 parties, they go long way back. Let me give you a bit background of Erlangshen. So when the novel was created in the Ming Dynasty, there was 3 characters that's very popular at the time. Wukong, Erlangshen, and Ne Zha. We'll see Ne Zha later, hopefully, in the game. So Erlangshen has his own novel, and that's why when Wu Cheng'en, the writer, created the novel Journey to the West, he has to make Erlangshen somewhat important character. This is interesting. Erlangshen says that he doesn't actually want to fight Wukong, right? It's all power play. It's the guy up above force him to fight Wukong. I think deep down inside, Erlangshen actually respects Wukong because Wukong is so powerful and also so free. He do whatever he wants, and Erlangshen also want to do whatever he wants. He doesn't want to work for Taoism, doesn't want to work for the power system, but he doesn't have the guts. So this conversation means that Wukong knows Erlangshen is not the one who make the marching order. There's someone up above. In the novel Journey to the West, all monsters want to become God, and all gods want to be immortal. It's a reflection of our society. Those who are not in power or have no money chase power and money. And those who already have money and power, they want to forever be in that position. It's quite sarcastic. And 三界六道 means 三界 is a Taoism culture. Taoism think the world are divided into 3 parts. So 三 means 3. where the god lives, the human world, and the underworld where the dead live. So Liu Dao is the Buddhism culture. Buddhism thinks the world is divided into 6 parts, where the god lives, where the near god lives, where the human live, where the animal live, and 2 different hell where the demon live. So again, it's a battle between 2 religions. Giant guy is useless, he's just big. And you can see here all the 4 heavenly gods, they use sonic attack. It's very interesting, this axe has a long story. So when Erlangsheng was a teenager or a kid, the heaven realized Erlangsheng is too powerful and become a threat to the heaven system. So they imprisoned Erlangsheng's mother under the Hua Mountain, a giant mountain in China. In order to save his mother, he used this axe to split the entire mountain and get his mother out. That actually become unfortunate. So the heaven control Erlangsheng by controlling his mother forever onwards. That's the exact reason why deep down inside, Erlangsheng respect. I think he even envies Wukong. Wukong has no families or relatives, so he doesn't have to play by the rule. But Erlangsheng has his mother, got control. That's just sad and real. You know, sometimes in our daily life, we have hostages. We have family to raise. We have our kids. We have to support our family so that we can't do whatever we really want. Now, both Erlangsheng and Wukong are shape-shifting. They did the exactly same thing in the original novel. There we go, the Titan Band. So in their previous fight in the novel, Taishang Laojun throw a diamond ring and knock Wukong out from behind. That's how Erlangsheng defeated Wukong the first time. Now similar things happen again, but this time it's not from the Taoism, but from the Buddha, because this Titan Band belongs to the Buddha. Let's talk about the Buddha system here. So you have the Buddha himself being pretty much the president of the party. And then you have a whole bunch of Buddha, including Wukong, the victorious fighting Buddha. But he, among all Buddha, ranks the lowest. However, below him, there's another whole section called Bodhisattva. And that's where Guan Yin sits. And Guan Yin was the one that first gave the Titan Golden Bell to Wukong. And at that time, Wukong wasn't a Buddha. After the entire journey and Wukong got granted the title of Buddha, he now ranks higher than Guan Yin. So Guan Yin couldn't actually use something to imprison Wukong. But now, see, it happens again. So it must come from someone really high up, ranks much higher than Guan Yin the Bodhisattva, Wukong himself. So I suspect it actually comes from the Buddha himself. Wukong now back to be a stone again. And that's our mission to save him, I guess. Alright, so this old white monkey is actually one special type of monkey. When monkey got created at the first place, there were a couple of different special ability monkey, Wukong being one, and the fake Wukong in the original novel is the second one, and this one is also a special type. It's called Tongbei Yuanhou. Don't worry about the name. Whenever you see an old white wise-ish monkey, that's that type of monkey. So, in the setting, this monkey knows everything about everything. So it's all-knowing. And that's why he's the one who tells this story to us. In the original novel, he's the one that enlightened Wukong, saying that all living creatures will die. That's why Wukong decided to leave the mountain flower and the fruit and chase immortality. And that's how the entire story starts. So this is a special monkey. Now we are on to chapter 1. This is an extension of the original novel, chapter 16 and 17. So what happens was Wukong, Tang Sanzang, the squad, passed through one temple called Guan Yin, see the Bodhisattva. Guan Yin Chan Yuan, so a temple that belongs to Guan Yin, so or serve Guan Yin. The elbow of the temple, the one who's the most senior one, is actually very greedy. So he wants Tang Sanzang's clothes, kashaya, so the clothes that monk wear. That's the most beautiful one that he ever seen, since Tang Sanzang comes from the Tang dynasty, the wealthy nation. So after Tang Sanzang went to rest, the Alba and 2 of his apprentices, so little monks, they decide to burn the room of Tang Sanzang to kill them so that he can get the kashaya. And Wukong realized that and cast a wind spell to change the wind, so the fire actually burn down the entire temple, but Tang Sen's rule. So that's the whole story. There are much detail as we go through the game. Okay, so you will see this NPC a lot of times called Tu Di. So basically the god who governed this local area ground. They rank the lowest among all gods in the Taoism culture. They're so weak that in the original novel, even some of the monsters can bully them. See, it's interesting that monsters can bully God just because they are powerful or they are related to someone even higher up, even though they are really powerless, but they know a lot about the local areas. Think about that one neighbor knows everything in this neighborhood, like whose wife cheated on their husband. He was referring to the fire that actually burned down the temple in the original novel. It's interesting to see that all those monsters, they are meditating, right? Because they are monsters, they are evil, they are demons. They're supposed to be fighting or yelling or doing whatever it is. It should be the monk or the Taoism practitioner who are meditating. So think about this. It's quite intriguing, isn't it? A monster meditating. So the entire story is based on the concept that monster, human, God, they are all the same. You can't definitely say God is good, or you can't definitively say monster is bad. It all depends on your perspective. Fast forward to here. Tu Di turned the main character into a golden cicada. Why a golden cicada, not a bird or anything else, a fly? Because Tang Sanzang, Wukong's master, in his previous life was a golden cicada. So in Buddhism culture, they believe in previous life and afterlife. So for 10 lives straight, Tang Sanzang was all a monk. And in one of his previous life, he broke the rule. So Buddha knows that and got very angry and turned him into a golden cicada in the 9th life. He redeemed himself in the 10th life by retreating Buddha Sutra. So hence here, our main character turning into a golden cicada symbolizes that the main character needs to redeem himself as well. Okay, remember the Albert that wants Tang Sanzang's Kashaya? That's his ghost. Alright, so interesting. So this guy Guangzhi, he is the apprentice, one of the little monk of the Albert in the original story. He is the one who came up with the idea that we should burn the house down. And that's why he is using fire. So the name of this weapon is Shho, Red Tide or whatever. This name comes from another game that the producer of Black Mask Wukong once developed early in his career. Let's pause a second to talk about the man Yang Qi, who was behind this game. He's a college dropout, and at the age of 20, he wanted to make China's first 3A game. We know that making such a game is a high-risk, low-reward thing, so nobody is willing to invest him. They have to make mobile games or whatever. But he always had this dream of making this Wukong game. He had this dream for 20 years. Now he's turning 40. He finally had his dream come true. Can we just pause a second to think about all the struggle, all those sleepless nights, all those tears, all those carrying China, Chinese culture, Chinese game on his back by his own. Oh my God, I want to cry. It's the perseverance that the whole world should see. I think everyone can learn something from him. Just if you have a dream, just stick with it. I don't care if 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, you will have that dream come true. So this wolf is another part of the story. In the original novel, the Albert actually cooperates with 3 monsters. So when people pass through this temple, he can rob these people with the help of those 3 monsters. And these 3 monsters live nearby on a mountain, and this is one of them, the wolf. Alright, think about this. Inside of a mountain that is full of monsters and demons, there is an old guy. That does not make any sense. So clearly, this is a god. What god? I think he is the Puti Zushi. So in the original novel, after Wukong leaves Mountain Flower and Fruit, he entered human society in chase of immortal. And Puti Zushi is the most powerful character in the entire universe. He mastered Taoism, Buddhism, So he is on top of both systems. He is the one who teach Wukong immortality, as well as 72 Earth transformation and all those tricks. So Wukong has Puti Zushi to teach him, and our main character has this guy to teach him. And I bet this old man will appear in the following game. Okay, so this guy called Guangmou, he's another apprentice, little monk, that was in the original story. So him and the previous guy Guangzhi, they together come up with the idea of burning down the temple. So remember we said there are a special type of monkey, so this is another one called Shho. In the ancient Chinese timing system, we divide the entire day into 12 sections, and Shen is one of the sections. So this monkey, Shen monkey, is the first monkey that ever exists, and he's immortal. That's why he said that he's seen so many monkeys in his life, because he's the first one. Alright, this snake guy has a long story. Langshen, in his own novel, has 6 brothers, like a gangster, and he is one of them. And I suspect, since this game has 6 chapters, within each chapter there will be one brother of Langshen. When he said, oh, my brother is right, Wukong is coming back, that brother doesn't refer to the bear you are going to see later. It actually refers to Langshen, so don't get fooled. So he's the spy that Langshen put in every chapter. So I think Langshen actually is a good guy. His hands are just tied. Okay, so here is the old Guanyin temple, the one that got burned down earlier. This one is obvious. That's the Albert that won the Kashaya. After he died, someone revived him and turned him into a monster here. But the question is, who did that? Now he's regretting of being greedy. He actually wants the temple and his little monk to be alive rather than money. Such a tragic story. So this wolf right here is very interesting. He's one of the 3 brothers. After he died, someone revived him. But the cause is he has to drink the blood of wolf every day to keep living. And being a wolf himself, he's not willing to drink the blood of his own species. So he actually hanged himself. What a noble guy. Alright, this Black Wind King or whatever is shape-shifted from the black bear we're going to see later. And I cannot find a reference in the original novel. So if you know that, please leave a comment down below. This Ground Earth, he knows so much. He knows the freeze spell, he knows how to go invisible. He's way stronger than the original novel design. So I don't know, maybe he's not just a ground god. He maybe come from the upper berth. Okay, finally we are here, the black bear monster. In the original story, he's the one that helped the Albert to rob all those passengers. So in the original story, after he got defeated, Guanyin, the Bodhisattva, claimed ownership of this black bear. He's actually the right of Guanyin. If you read the original novel, you will find any heavenly caused fish, let it be related to the heaven, the Taoism, or related to the Buddha, will not get executed by Wukong. No matter what, there will be a god says, okay, this is my body, just let him go or I'll take responsibility. And whoever is not rated got smashed by Wukong, got killed and executed. So sarcastic, yet so real. The end chapter story is just masterpiece. So I basically tell the story that I just told you. The Albert collect all those beautiful kashayas, but the one that Sanzang has is the unreachable one. It's our desire. If I only get that, I will be happy. And once you get that, you become, if I only get that more, I'll be happy. If I only have a promotion, I'll be happy. If I only get that big house, I'll be happy. You will never be happy if you have a growing desire. Okay, let's pause here. See, he has one of these golden belts as well, right? Actually, there are 3 golden belts. The Buddha himself gives Bodhisattva Guanyin 3 golden belts. One was given to Wukong, one was given to this bear, and the last one was given to Hong Hai, the red boy. I hope I will see this character later in this game. But that's just to show how powerful the black bear is. He gets the same treatment or the same restriction as Wukong. So this painting is just a masterpiece. It shows the original story. You see Sanzang sleeps there and all those fire, and Wukong was casting the wind spell to change the direction of the fire that actually burned down everything except for Sanzang's room. So here it explains why Sanzang has to go through those struggles. Actually, there are 81 struggles for Sanzang to go through. As you can see here, the Bodhisattva Guanyin is crying while watching all those things happening. If you are really what you said, being so blessing and caring and kind about all those peoples, why don't you just save them? Why don't you put down the fire and say enough is enough? Why do you still let everything happen without you doing anything? You are just hypocrite. In the original novel, let it be the Buddha, Guanyin, or the Taoism, God. They are all hypocrite. All they care is about themselves, the power. They don't care about human. They don't care about monster. Nothing. And I feel like it's the same in our real life. You see, in the Western culture, all politicians, they are chasing after vote. They don't care about people. They don't care about education. They say they care so that they can get more vote. They say they care because they rule the country for another 4 years. I didn't expect this video to be this long, but here we are. We conclude all the culture reference in chapter 1. If I missed anything, please let me know in the comment down below. And if you feel like this video is informative, please give me a like and subscribe my channel. And I will continue to make videos about the following 5 chapters. I'm Fatih, my friend.